Look, boy, actually using carbon rods and salt water in the battery can make a large battery. Equipped with an inverter, it can generate 220 volts of electricity. With this device, you no longer have to worry about power outages. Next, just follow the editor and see how the guy makes it. First, find 15 batteries like this and measure it with a multimeter. Make sure the battery is still intact. After measuring, first cut the outer aluminum packaging with a cutting machine. Then you can use pliers to wrap the aluminum skin and take out the batteries inside. Then, you can remove the positive electrode gasket and sealing plastic gasket. The carbon rod can then be easily taken out. The same can be done for the others. After taking it all out, find a small wooden board. Then, according to the size of the carbon rod, drill 15 small holes with an electric drill. Here, you can also make the battery according to the size you want. To determine the size of the board and the number of carbon rods, after everything is done, insert the carbon rods into the holes one by one. Pay attention here to ensure that the lengths of the carbon rods on both sides are the same. Then drop in 502 glue to fix it. Then find some copper wire and cut the copper wire into a small section. Because the copper wire needs to be wrapped around the carbon rod, connect 2 carbon rods to form a set. On the other side, it's just the opposite. Connect another set of carbon rods. Pay attention to the operation details. If you don't understand, you can like it, save it, and watch it slowly. After everything is wrapped, the last 2 separate carbon rods. Also wrap a copper wire as output line. Next, put it inside the previously made fiberglass container. Then you can put salt on the basin. Then add tap water and stir to dissolve. Then pour the salt water into the container. Fill until the carbon rod is completely covered. Then the boy brings it. Get your own solar charging panel. Those who don't have one can also use a charger. After connecting the positive and negative terminals of charging, you can see little bubbles starting to pop up inside. At this time, you can use a multimeter to test it. You can see that there is a voltage of about 4 volts for charging. Wait for 2 hours after charging. Get a multimeter and test it again. At this point you can see that it is already 9 volts. Take a small light bulb and test it. It can light up easily. You can also get a small electric motor. This means that the battery has been successfully charged. And want to realize the convenience of household electricity use. The guy found another 12-volt inverter. The output voltage can reach 220 volts. Here, you only need to connect the wires at both ends. Then connect it to a socket for easy use. Take a 100-watt light bulb and test it. Can be seen and easily lit. I tried it with another electric motor and there was no pressure at all. This shows that there is no problem with household electricity consumption. With this device, you no longer have to worry about power outages. What do you think of this production? Isn't it very simple? And it only requires very low cost. You can make a large battery. So, does anyone know what principle is used? You can discuss it in the comment area. The editor is also a little confused. Follow me in the next issue to share more creative productions.